feel education is valued in society?
Well, like, people look at, like, what school you've been to and, like, how far you've gotten in your educational career. And, like, if, let's say, if you got a job as, like, a doctor or something like that, they want to see if, like, you went to, like, a good college and see how you work with others and stuff like that.
What do you feel is more important, education acquired in school or education acquired as a result of life experience?
I think education and life experiences, because mainly in school we've been, like, they're really teaching to pass the class and actually get stuff anymore. And I don't repeat it right there for a second. And I feel like you learn more life experiences that you actually remember and know stuff.
Okay, how do you feel education is valued in our society?
I think education is a very important part of growing. Kids learning from academically wise, really what the world is like out there. And everybody needs to go to school and learn and education.
Okay, and then what do you feel is more important, education acquired in a school setting or acquired as a result of life experience?
School setting. Absolutely.
Why is that?
Well, because the thing is, I think you learn a lot more when you're in a school setting amongst other kids. You teach them stuff. A lot of kids, well, I should say it depends, because a lot of kids learn on their own. Because every kid's brain is way different. So the thing is, it all depends. Some learn a little bit quicker than other people and whatnot. So yeah. So I guess I agree with both of them.
Okay.
How do you think education is valued in society?
In our country, not as high as it should be. Obviously, I'm biased, but I think the teaching career, teachers aren't seen as like a super high up social standing kind of thing. In Europe, I mean, the teachers are respected more than doctors and are paid more than doctors. So my bias would tell me that the second we start valuing our teachers more, the students will take it more seriously, and everything will just like ramp up. You know what I mean? I think our society also emphasizes all the fun, gossipy stuff and like the material stuff, and we lose out on the big important things of we need to be smart and not dumb people. And what we see on TV and media a lot is the dumb people. So yeah, that's what I got.
What do you think is more important, education learned in school or as a result of life experience?
Oh, if I could combine those two, that's my philosophy as a teacher. Experiences will always trump anything of me telling you what to do, right? But my goal is to try and guide you to have the right experiences when you leave here and not have bad experiences where all of a sudden you hate life, you hate people, and you hate where your situation is in life. That's my goal, is to get you like, all right, here's the path to all these awesome experiences, go do it. So I like that question. That's it.
How do you feel education is valued in our society?
I don't think education is valued as much as it should be in our society, especially when it comes to at the government levels. I don't think they put as much value on it as it needs to be put on in our society.
Okay. And then what do you feel is more important, education in a school setting or education acquired as life experience?
I think they're both equally as important. You learn things as education through life experiences, but education in a school setting will also teach you a lot of different, obviously, learning tools as well as knowledge. So,
Okay.
Let's do this. Okay. How is education valued in society?
Education is highly valued in our society. Right now, just having a high school education or a GED puts you not as competitive as someone who has a bachelor's degree. And really, even from when kids are teeny tiny, they're already talking to them about college and what you're going to do beyond high school.
What do you think is more important, education acquired as a result of life experiences or in school?
I'll hit one or the other. I learned a lot when I was going to school. More when I was going to college, just because they give you a more targeted, specific topics that you can study. So really, like my college experience with life experience, I thought I was very smart when I graduated high school because I always got honor roll and I did really well in my classes. And then I realized when I graduated and went on to college that I'd led such a sheltered life that I really didn't know anything about the world. So it was a good experience in college to experience different cultures, different people from different backgrounds, just even different life experiences that helped me learn more about myself. But really, like, my schooling opened more opportunities for me.
How do you think society values education?
Society puts a lot of pressure on education and they value it very high.
What do you believe is more important, education acquired in a school setting or education acquired as a result of life experience?
I believe life experience, but in the business world, they put a lot more pressure on a school setting.
How do you feel education is valued in our society?
Yo pienso que ahorita en esta época, en esta generación, ya la gente no valora la educación.
¿Por qué?
Porque ya les importa poco, ya no les importa el estudio, ya no les importa su futuro a mucha gente.
So translations for my mom's answer for question number 1 is, I think that in this generation people no longer value education because now they care little about it. They don't care much for their education. A lot of people don't care about their future. What do you think is more important, the education acquired in a school setting or education acquired as a result of life experiences?
Pienso que es importante la educación en la escuela, porque si no tienen un estudio en la escuela, no tienen una educación, no tienen un futuro, y pienso que el estudio de la escuela es la base para tener un futuro y ser alguien en la vida.
My mom's answer for question number 2. I think that it is more important to get education from school because if they don't have any education from school, they have no kind of good education. They don't have a future. I think that education from school is the base of having a future and of being someone in life.
How do you feel education is valued in our society?
How is education valued? That's not how you worded it, but education is valued in our society because without it, you're not able to get like a decent paying job. Without it, you could probably work at McDonald's or Burger King or any of the jobs really meant for like high schoolers for the rest of your life. But if you don't want that, obviously the more education you get, the more valued it is and you are in society.
What do you feel is more important, the education acquired in a school setting or the education acquired as a result of life experience?
I feel like they go hand in hand. Like, I mean, life experience helps you be street smart. Academic experience helps you with things you don't learn in the street. So, I don't know. What was the question?
What do you feel is more important, the education acquired in a school setting or the education acquired as a result of life experience?
It's hard to pick one. It's kind of just a mixture of both.
How do you feel education is valued in our society?
It's not so low
Why?
because people are more focused on sports and how people think about them.
What do you feel is more important, the education acquired in a school setting or the education acquired as a result of life experience?
Life experience,
Why?
because it helps you get a job and how your future is gonna turn out to be.
How do you feel education is valued in our society?
I don't think it's valued as much as it should be, porque ya ahora la gente ya no, pues no le importa la educación en la escuela. Like all they care about is like quieren que aprendas lo que ellos quieran. Like, how do I explain it? Like, ahora lo que te tienen que enseñar en la escuela es como así, como like, diles y todo eso. No te enseñan todo eso como, o sea, cosas que se necesitan, solo te enseñan que es 2 más 2, matemáticas así, y ciencias que nunca vas a usar, son cosas que nunca vas a usar. Y like, there's no point of that si nunca se va a usar. It's just, it's not.
I don't think it's valued as much as it should be because now people don't care about education from school. All the teachers care about is that you learn what they want you to learn. Like now, what they should be teaching you at school is how to pay bills and all that sort of stuff, like what you really need in life. Instead, they teach you math and science that you probably will never use again. Like there is no point in that if it's never going to be used.
Yeah? Okay. What do you believe is more important, education from a school setting or as a result of life experiences?
Life experiences, personally, because like todas las cosas que he hecho, que he visto, aprendes más cuando haces las cosas que what they teach you in school. Like, it's not the same thing. Like, es mejor vivir, pasar por algo y vivirlo y saber cómo se hace algo, cómo like, just learn as you go. Y en la escuela te dicen haz esto, like, esto vas a aprender, aquí está un examen y quiere que lo aprendas así, pero una cosa te dicen en la escuela, but once it's like a real life, no es la misma cosa. It turns out completely different.
Life experiences personally because of everything I've done and everything I've seen. You learn more when you do things on your own than what they teach you in school. It's better to go through something, live through it, and know how to do something and learn as you go. Like when in school they tell you to do this, you're going to learn this for your test, and they want you to learn at their own pace. When they teach you something in school and you see it in real life, it's not the same way as you expect. It's completely different.